got nothing on me. I'm only one call away.
Hi, welcome to the May 2021 edition of the Columbus Square Dance News. Hi, I'm Kathy. That silver-headed old guy who normally sits here told me we could use some class and sex appeal in front of the camera. Now, Ray's first choice for sex appeal was Travis Cook, but when that didn't work out, he called me. So just call me Plan B. Let's get to some of the dancing we've been enjoying. On March 27th, at our Virus Be Damned group, Ed and Carol Pabst were calling and cueing. If you look really carefully, over in the corner, Ed's got an able assist from a special guest, our very own Jay Fitch.
Mountains divide and the oceans are wide. It's a small, small world. Head square to in the middle and a couple before you go. No sign
At the Pavilion on Palm Sunday, March 28th, Ken Roberts was calling and Stuart Lewis was cueing. Sheila Collins provided the gospel vocals.
Tag the line, go all the way through. Face in, touch one quarter, circulate, trade.
On April 3rd, Jack Platties and Elaine Wintro were doing the honors for Hoosier Corners. Speaking of Jack, on April 14th, for the first time in over a year, he had the A-Sharps in Cincinnati back in business. We had 2 squares of sometimes rusty advanced dancers on the floor doing our best to knock the cobwebs out of our brains.
Touch quarter. Triple cross. Bang, bang, bang. There you go, so well. Oh my guys.
On April 17th, Gem Cities had Tom Davis behind the mic and Stuart Lewis on rounds. A couple of times, we managed to coax 4 squares onto the floor.
Sides forward up to the middle and come right back. I'm not going to say that. Sides past the ocean. With me.
That very next day, Sunday, April 18th, Brecksville Squares was holding their Kick-Off the Rust dance. David Heffron and Amy Reel were doing the honors. They had about 8 squares on the floor most of the afternoon. Great job, guys. The big event in the last month was our 2 Old Goats and Kid Dance, held in Richmond, Indiana on April 9th and 10th. We had 111 dancers from 11 different states. We managed to consistently put 10 to 12 squares on the floor throughout our 2-day event. People were just ready to dance again. Tom Davis, Ken Burke, and Travis Cook put on a terrific show. It was a great time. Among the dancers attending our Goats Dance were the general chairman of all of the upcoming National Square Dance conventions. On Saturday night, we put them all in a square right down in front, mainly so we could keep an eye on them. Tom Davis paid them all the respect they're due.
On what's on the floor right now. What is on the floor right now is probably a record, because it is the first time that I've seen NEC chairmen who are not in either wheelchairs or scooters dancing.
The 2 Old Goats and Kid Dance was such a fun time. There will be another one next year. We're just not sure of the details yet, but you can check out the new website, oldgoats.dance, for the most up-to-date information. For upcoming events. Speaking of Tom Davis, on April 30th in Martinsville, Indiana, there are some animals putting on a plus dance. We're not really sure what kind of animals, because on Tom's website, tomdavis.dance, on his calendar page, he's saying it's a 3 pigs dance. But on his flyer page, he says it's 3 bears. I know he's a caller, but most second graders know the difference between a bear and a pig. Just saying. Hi, this is Kathy.
Yeah, I heard what you said. Matter of fact, the next time I see you on the dance floor, I'm going to call it 8 Chain 6000.
Someone really needs to get a life. For our Virus Be Damned dance group, we've got a heck of a lineup for May. May 1st is Ed Pabst. May 8th is Tom Davis, if he can tear himself away from the petting zoo he's running on his website. May 15th is Jack Platties. Jack will be calling an hour of advanced dance that evening. And May 22nd is John Ramsey. We're limited to 20 dancers per dance because that's all the room we have. You do have to RSVP. But dinner and dancing is just $10 a head. You can't beat that. Great deal. Speaking of John Ramsey, he and Jason Raleigh are going to be doing the Baylor Beach Party on Memorial Day weekend, May 28th to 31st. It's in Navarre, Ohio, or Navarre, I'm sorry if I get the pronunciation wrong. I'm pretty sure that all the camping spots are taken, but there'll be plenty of room on the dance floor for any walk-in dancers. On Sunday, June 6th, at the Cumberland United Methodist Church in Cumberland, Indiana, there will be a black and white / 50th anniversary dance to celebrate John and Carolyn Cook's 50th anniversary. Tom Davis is calling, Bonnie Lawrence is cueing. And on Saturday, July 3rd in North Fairfield, Ohio, Dave Studdard and Sam Dunn are putting on the red, white, and blue square dance. It's an all-day event at the American Legion Hall there. And finally, on Saturday, July 17th in Solon, we've got Jack Platties doing his best Rockin' Dance Fest. Check the calendars and flyer pages for more information about all of these events. There's lots of fun coming. One last big circle. Caller Ron Schneider passed away in March. Faye Samborski, wife of Cure Stuart Lewis, passed away in April. Caller Wes Dyer passed away in April. And now on to the Sunshine page. Caller Keith Ripito had a stroke back in November 2020. Doctors told him it may be 6 months to a year to recover, or he might not ever. Karen Ripito posted on April 21st that he made it through a surgery, but they ran into unexpected things which prolonged the surgery. Please continue to pray for Keith. Caller Ken Roberts, what a roller coaster ride. He had called the Palm Sunday dance on March 28th, and then not long after that was admitted to the intensive care unit and placed on a ventilator for COVID. As of the time of this video, Ken is on breathing trials, which means they're practicing taking him off the ventilator. He is responding well to commands. Nancy Hendrickson is asking for everyone to keep those prayers coming. And now for some general stuff. In club news, down in Dayton, Kitty Hawk's Square Dance Club is going to rounds only for a while. That's interesting. Here in Columbus, 2 of our clubs are merging, Bucks and Does and Orbiting Squares. Blame it on or credit it to declining membership, difficulty in finding dance venues, and difficulty in finding dancers who want to take club leadership positions. And now to wrap things up. We're always looking for something to say here on Video News. If you don't give Ray something to say, he'll just make stuff up and start telling really old jokes and tell you about his time in the Navy and all of his women. And trust me on this, unless you're looking to cure insomnia, you don't want that to happen. If you've got information to share about dances, events, your clubs, your dancers. What did you write here? And leads to other really cute newsreaders? Okay. Anyway, drop Ray an email and let him know what's going on. Thanks for watching me bring much needed sex appeal to this video series. We're going to close out this month's news video with a small montage of Wes Dyer. In April, Wes passed away. I didn't know Wes personally. I danced to him on a number of occasions and always had a great time. He seemed to live for making things fun. In reading and hearing tributes from folks who did know Wes, he was never less than a perfect friend, mentor, a class act all around. Square dancing has lost a giant. I'm Kathy, and I'll see you on the dance floor soon.
Superman's got nothing on me. I'm only one call away. It's squaring through. Let's go. Make a right hand start. Hit star left travel. One time around. Find the corner lady, then star through. Way square through. Three hands go. Swing the corner girl from the Superman's got nothing on me. I'm only one call